Hey everybody, call me Felix. Last month we celebrated Angelo's birthday in grand style. Both Angelo and Warren got a genuine taste of Thailand in a quick lunch at Tuk Tuk, the newest stall in Laoag City serving up Thai food with locally sourced Ilocano ingredients, particularly the Lamoda noodles. I was satisfied with the Tom Yum, Pad Thai, and Mi Hokkien as they were spot on with the flavors of Thailand. The birthday boy, however, was not enamored with the bagoong rice, but we made it up later on that night with an elegant Chinese banquet dinner at the Red 8 restaurant at the Fort Ilocandia Hotel and Resort for some of the best Chinese fine dining the northern Philippines has to offer. In between lunch and dinner, the boys had photo opportunities abound at Paoay Lake before sandboarding and a 4x4 Jeep adventure across the Paoay Sand Dunes. After our off-roading adventure, we headed north, back to Laoag for dinner at Red 8 inside the Fort Ilocandia Hotel, but before we could do that, the boys took a dip by the adjacent Fort Ilocandia beach, and this video is just a compilation of extra scenes of our late afternoon by the beach. Both Warren and Angelo, pig-dig born and bred, who live by the river, the mountains, and the valley, got their once-in-a-blue-moon chance to swim in the sea, and they relished in it. The Fort Ilocandia beach might not be the most legendary or picturesque beach the Philippines has to offer, but it did the trick in capturing swells as well as the sunset over the West Philippine Sea. A near-perfect end to the day if it wasn't for the sumptuous dinner to come. If you want to check out Angelo's special day, I made a playlist on the top right-hand corner for you. This video is mainly about our afternoon by the beach, including a curious sight on the beach that JP and I found too tantalizing not to get into a useless discussion over rather useless things, even if it has to do with something important, sanitation. So let's pick up where we left off when we arrived at the Fort Ilocandia after our Paoay Sand Dunes adventure. Enjoy! Alright guys, 15 minutes drive, we're here by the beach near Fort Ilocandia. We're gonna eat, but these boys want to go swim in the ocean. Ooh, it is ferocious. I don't think you guys want to go swimming in that. Oh, but they are.
A coconut.
A raw coconut on your own.
Happy birthday, Angelo.
You just put the lime in the coconut. I have no idea what kind of interpretive dance you're doing, Angelo. Now that's the way to make an entrance.
Well, so much for your underwear grabbing.
I hope you brought the real underwear. Hey, from here to eternity.
Things that make you go,
Things that make you go home. So here's the thing. We spotted a sign on the beach, alright? And it's very serious, and I thought it was very serious. So you look at the red lettering over there. It reads, plastic bote. So I thought that it was just to put your plastic bottles and dispose of them. But what is it really?
It's one side you put plastic, one side you put bote, bottles that are glass. But if you have a plastic bottle, where do you put it?
That is a very good question. You want to go figure out in the plastic bottles if there's
I want to go look in there and see if there's any plastic bottles on this side and plastic bottles on
Let's
this
see.
side.
Things that make you go that people have not figured out.
Okay, so that's plastic. Amazingly not.
There's nothing in there.
Well, here's the deal. Look in the plastic. I'm gonna just what's in there?
A Coke bottle, and then there's a potato chip wrapper.
A paper cup and a box of cigarettes.
Oh, stuff of plastic you dispose in there. Okay.
That's not even plastic though. And then look at it here. This is bote. Look what's inside that one. What the hell is...
There's a chip bag in there. There's a morongay. What is it doing in the bote?
This is worthless. Worthless plastic bote.
So,
But everything miscellaneous.
yeah. So, everyone, this thing is pretty useless about putting plastic in bote. So I read this saying, hey, this is where you put all your plastic bottles. As it turns out, no one puts plastic, or they put some plastic in here, and there's no bottles in there. And that's where...
Look at that one. Bote lata.
Okay, let's see this one. Bote and lata. What lata again?
Plastic bote and lata.
Oh.
There's nothing in there. You can tell that there's...
You know what? Forget that. And everywhere you look in these cottages, sometimes they still have the remnants of like birthday party things here.
So this is Lola something.
Hey, take your grandma to the beach. All right. Right in your cottage here. And from how many years was this ago? I don't know. So we're all waiting for the sunset because the sun is setting over the West Philippine Sea. This beach, I don't know what they call it. It's a beach in Laoag that's next to Fort Ilocandia. We're supposed to eat Chinese food. Fancy Chinese food.
This is Dark Chinese. Anong beach ito ate?
When I sa dito po, when agwa po.
Pero yung mismong itong shoreline.
Hanggang ganyan, yan kami lang po. Marami naman, anim sila na may cottage dito. O ibang-ibang tao. Sir, kung gusto niyo mag-overnight, may transit kami dito na mag-overnightan. May kwarto kami dito. May aircon.
Magkano? How much is it?
Yung the aircon po, 2.5 hanggang 2,000.
Ah, okay. Including how many people?
Malawak naman yung dalawang bedsheet. Ay, katre at saka may food na extra.
So 3 people and then the phone is 2 tao?
Tignan niyo po kung makikita yung mamaya. Patignan ko.
Vlogger kasi si yung kasing singkot na sa YouTube. Kaya naghahanap.
Alright, it's almost the end of a perfect day for Angelo, and it hasn't even stopped yet because we're gonna eat Chinese food. Angelo, you guys better hit the shower soon because you gotta get
Get shower now.
and dressed up because you're gonna go eat fancy Chinese food. Gong hei fa choy. We're very Chinese New Year
You know what
before
though?
we
We
do
should
too.
catch the crabs that run across this thing at 6 o'clock. It's about that time.
It's almost that time. But the thing is, the tide is rising higher. Yeah.
That's true, but that's when you see them kind of run around.
Almost time. Nature show time. Almost there. We're at 12 minutes to sunset, everyone. Fading, fading, fading. Look at it go. Vanish now. Land of the horizon. Autofocus, stop freaking out. The sun is gone and it's time to eat is a better thing to say.
The sun is gone to bed and soon must I.